Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Undying Blaze, and I'm going to be playing some more Kerbal today. As you may have noticed, well, there was no way you couldn't have noticed. In my last video, I killed a couple Kerbals. Yay! No, not yay. Not even a little bit. And in the video before that, of course, I killed Jebediah. So, yeah, Jebediah here, in the middle, in the front, is, he's dead. He's not there anymore. I don't know why he's here. And then I don't know... I'm gonna assume that this one's Bob. So I killed Bill, I think, the engineer. Anyway, and then Valentina. She's just fine. I haven't sent her into space, that's why. Alright, and so I have 45 science. And so I'm still deciding whether I want to try to earn more science. Right now, I might... Well, I'm gonna check the science area, just because I don't know for sure. Okay, that might convince me. Checking the temperature. Whoops, I have a hair in my mouth. Ugh. Okay. Anyway, yeah, if I get the thermometer, then I'll be able to get more science, but it's going to cost me 45 science, so I'm kind of thinking, I just don't know. And then what's after that? Alright, so the barometer, and then, of course, ladders and such. Like, those are all important. I'm actually, okay, before I do anything, I'm going to actually make a lander that will successfully land on Kerbin as long as I, don't use any of its fuel or something. So, gotta get that. Gotta get that. I apologize. Alright. Maybe solid fuel will work? I don't know. I don't really care about it. Let me think. Hold on. I need to actually think here for a second. So what I want is a lander that will have all of my science stuff and be able to touch down and land. I don't need a Kerbal to actually do a surface sample because I don't have any ladders, and so that would be extremely hard without them. But what I do need is just a lander that will be able to touch down, and yeah, that's really it. I just don't want something that'll freaking break. That's my entire requirement. So I'm just looking through here. I don't want to use anything if it's going to take up some space. I wonder about that. Bigger platform. No, I think that would be dumb. Yeah, it would, because I wouldn't be able to attach it. Okay, so, science stuff. I'll need Science Junior, and I'm going to permanently attach it here, so that... Well, yeah, I bet you guys understand. Anyway. I'm considering putting a couple flea solid boosters here. I wish I had just remote control ships. This would be so much easier and less stressful, because I could just have an escape pod then, with a Kerbal in it, and if I don't need to use the escape pod, then everybody just lives. I need to do a science experiment. If I put this here and launch it, can the Kerbal climb out after that's detached? Because I'm assuming they can't, or they'll die. It'll probably say it's obstructed. Oh, wow. Look, he can actually climb out. It's just... Okay. That kind of answers that. And now everything seems to be fine. It looks like those are non-contact pieces, so I'm gonna recover. That makes sense. Alright, so... oh my goodness. Okay, so what I'm thinking is that I will put 4 engines. I'm gonna change that. 4 engines, maybe like this. and then have them be like here. Have them be swivel engines so that I can land wherever I need to. Now, this is going to be really interesting aerodynamically. I don't know that this will work at all whatsoever, but given the other option, I think this is really worth a shot. I just don't know. It should be fine. I mean, detaching these. I don't know. I'm gonna put... I do need a couple, maybe emergency parachutes. Maybe here. Just 2, though. I'm trying to be a lot more careful because I know you guys want to see me succeed, or at least I'm hoping, because there's not much else, not much more of a point. Alright. So these would launch, and then these would detach, and then this would go, and then these parachutes would go. Except that would cause it to flip, so... Oh, why does this gotta be so complicated? Let me think for a second. I bet I could have 4 parachutes if I attached them here. Whoa, holy moly, that's more than 4. Okay. That looks okay-ish to me. Maybe something along these lines. Just that way, it'll definitely be going slow enough no matter what science stuff I put on it, and it leaves me room for my goo containers, of which I will need more than 1. Just 2 though. Let's see, does it attach here? Yeah, that's about halfway. Then probably this. Whoa, holy moly! Alright. Attach some landing gears to it. It's about enough. Okay. I just want to make it so that this thing will not frickin' break apart. I will also do something a little bit creative. I don't need to put it there, but heat shields on everything. Not everything, but you get the point. Now, I don't know what to do for the landing gear. I might just have to make sure that if they start burning, I just use my engines to slow me down. Now, I know that this is bulky and cumbersome and such, but if this can successfully protect me for, like, I don't know, every single mission, you know, just hoping. I would rather waste a ton of fuel getting somewhere than die. Because I'm just taking precautions so that they can live. So basically, I'm going to build... Alright, well, hold on. Large, small... Another... Mark 1. Okay. And save. Any other science stuff I can put on? That's really it. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just put some fuel on here. Oh, I need a... coupler. What size? Oh, that's a big one. Okay. Anyway, I can't wait until I can get the big stuff, because that's going to be really nice. So some fuel, a ton. Just enough to really get me off the ground, and then I don't want to take any chances. Now, we're going to launch this in a second. I just want to make sure that this lander actually can do what I've designed it to. That's all I'm trying to do. Hopefully the weird angle of the engines. Like, I know that there was a, ooh, I don't like that wiggle wobble. looks like they're all stable and such. Now what I'm going to do is, when I'm on my way back down, make sure it's facing exactly retrograde. Whoa, 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 prograde, retrograde. Never mind. Whew. I forgot that retrograde was down when I first pushed that button. Okay. So, this isn't going to be extremely scientific right now just because I'm not actually coming from space. Nighttime tests, not scary at all. And then this will slow me down a lot, and then I'll just detach these from my parachute, and hopefully they won't collide with me. Okay, see? That's a lot of momentum. Oh, this is really nice. I like it. Fast forward a little bit, and then maybe just before I hit the ground, I'll deploy my other parachutes. I think, just so that it's extra safe. Boop. Can't wait until I can get freaking lights. That'll be nice. Okay, and then boop. Perfect landing. And then, as I said before, I'm gonna do some science. Why not? As I said before, I can't do any exploration really. Crew report. Okay, and then EVA. See, yeah, I can still EVA and stuff, but the problem is that I don't have any way to get back in my ship, and so I think if I was on Kerbal, I could recover the vessel, but I don't really want to risk that. I mean, I could take all the science stuff with me, I guess, so there's that, but also with how many times I've hopped out of one of my ships, I don't... Whoa. Okay. I didn't mean to right click. I didn't even know what it did. Okay, so there's this. We're actually gonna take these off, save it, and then rename it to large lander, small... No. Let's just do... small ship with... Oh, I need to do caps. My goodness. Ship with lander Mark 1. Alright, so this is my lander. Yay, and stuff. I like that little bit of fuel, but I might increase its amount just because it won't give me much delta V. Delta V is a scientific term. Delta is a triangle. It's a Greek letter, I want to say, that stands for, in physics, a change. So, delta V, V being the initial or letter for velocity. So, delta V means change in velocity. And so, giving someone delta V means changing their velocity, really. It's just faster than saying, like, that'll give me a lot more of a change in velocity. I'll just say, that gives me delta V, you know? So, yeah, little science lesson for today. I'm going to strut this up a little bit, just because it was really wobbly last time. Zoom in a little. Just want to get this as symmetrical as possible, because I don't want to screw it up. Where can I... That works. Okay. And then... right there. Alright. And save. I'm freaking out still. I just don't want this guy to die. Or girl. It doesn't matter. I just don't want whoever's in the ship to die. I think I could have one more segment of just a single engine. Whoops. It's going to be a tall rocket, but hopefully it'll be stable. Whoops. Get back there. And if it's not, we're just going to have to, do some maneuvers. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make an action group, so when I push the abort button, it'll detach the main part of the ship right here. Decouple. So if I push abort, it'll decouple that. And, wait, no, not that. That'll work. Alright. Only because I don't want there to be a chance that my ship could just explode. And let's say I have 2 more sets of boosters on this thing. So I have the lander part, I have this little booster, I have this bigger booster, but then I have another stack of boosters, right? And so I've got one more group of fuel tanks and an engine with like 4 or 5 engines surrounding that. And then I have one underneath it with like, I don't know, 20 or something, some huge amount of engines underneath that. If when I take off, like an engine explodes or something, or like everything starts wobbling and engines start breaking off and taking off, I don't want to have to keep hitting spacebar to detach the bottom stage. Well, probably detach all the rockets and have them fly up, and then detach the bottom stage, and then detach this stage, and then detach this stage. I just want it to be able to detach here when I just push the little abort button. It's the little red button that pops up when I go up to recover the vessel. So, all that said, I want to be able to have a failsafe. This is the first time I've ever done the abort button thing. I would test it out if I wasn't scared of just destroying everything, which I am. I'm still scared of destroying everything. Okay, and then I wonder how this would do. Huh, looks fine to me. I don't want there to be pivot points, which this will probably create. This will not have enough delta V. I'm just gonna say it now. I'm gonna have to add engines to this. Alright, let's add them here. I can't be too careful. That works since I put it too low anyway. Swivels, aerodynamics, whoops. Okay, and then I'm just clicking on all the wrong things today. So there, I'm gonna put some of these struts here. Stability is the name of the game right now. If this thing falls apart, I'm not going to be a happy camper. And nobody likes an unhappy camper. So I'm going to put 5 or 6. 6 maybe. Just because I want it to really, really have some serious amount of fuel. And I don't see how I'm... if I attach these onto it, I wonder if I could get... like 5 engines on it. You never know until you find out. So let's attach it down here, and then fuel here. Oh yeah, 5 will work. And then one more fuel above it. In case you also play Kerbal and you're wondering how the heck I get it to just snap on really easily, I'm holding the alternate key, the Alt button, and that makes it so that it only snaps onto green stuff. So if I was trying to place this here and having a lot of trouble getting it to snap for some reason, you just hold alternate so that it will not go onto anywhere except right there. So, really helpful, really useful. And then now, what do I do? First of all, well, you know, I might... Well, first I'm going to strut these up. If I forget, I'm going to really, 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 really regret it later. That works. Mark 2. Just because that way if I screw something up too bad, I can always come back. And then one more little grip part right here. I just don't want these to move. Another bonus to not having wiggling, like aside from the ship just not spontaneously freaking blowing up, is that if it does have enough struts, I am able to have a lot more control over my ship. So, like, I forgot to strut these up. So as soon as I activated those engines, they only have one contact point with the ship. So the engines would have just gone like, whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, they would have dubstepped. Let's test this out. Alright. Okay, wait, whoa. Stages, alright. So, engines. Decoupling. All of the decoupling. And then... firing. Detaching. Okay, whoa. This detach needs to... Whoa, wait, no. Yeah, this detach needs to go here and then here. So decouples, then these all fire. Which engine is this? Is it this one? Oh, Lord. There. And then this one goes here. This is why we fix staging, because otherwise this entire ship would fall apart. So then these... at which point does this one detach? Oh, it doesn't. Again, why I check staging. No one is ever allowed to make fun of me. I doubt anybody was going to. But this is why you don't. Alright. Detach, engine fire. Alright. Engine fire. Detach, fire. At the same time. That's probably good because I might not have time. And then parachutes. Okay. And again, the reason I have the 2 sets of parachutes, if you remember back when I had back when I think it was when I killed Jebediah, I think it was due to a parachute failure. Yeah, I think it was. Anyway, alright, now it's the real ultimate test. And we can lift off, which is really nice. The aerodynamics are so wonky in this game right now, just because, well, the game isn't wonky. I mean, it is, because it's Kerbal. It's naturally a little wonky, but not, like, inherently bad or something. However, my ship is aerodynamically wonky. So, wonky. It's such a weird, funny thing to say. And with any luck, I'll actually get really far before I need to hit this magical abort button. By the way, it's right here. If I push that, it'll detach that part right there. I just need to be careful not to hit it, ever, unless I really need it. So, how are you guys? I'm good, just sitting here, having fun, recording some videos. See, maybe, if I spend enough time, like, actually flying through space in my Kerbal videos, maybe I'll take these times, because I really don't like cutting my videos. I understand editing videos to make things not as awkward or weird, or if you say something really stupid or something like that, which you can practically expect from me. But, oh boy, that's not good. I mean, I don't want to cut my videos because, like, edit, like, a lot of people go through their videos and just edit all kinds of stuff out. And I'm one of those people who want to watch an entire video and see the game. I don't want to just see the person talking the entire time. I want to see the game too, you know, like, I would just watch vlogs all the time if I wanted to just hear someone talk while a video game was being played in the background. I want to be there for the video game too, and so I feel like if I don't cut the videos and just make them just a huge conglomeration of edits, I feel like you'd get a lot more of a realistic interpretation of what the game is actually like. Whoa, see, this is why we test things. Alright, and then, hold on. Yeah. So anyway, my vision kind of how I want to do my channel is just, I want to be able to, yeah, I'm heading back down the Kerbal now. I just want to be able to show you guys not only how much fun it is to play a game, or how much fun it is to even play a game poorly, because I will do that a lot. That was a bad idea. I should still, I don't know how to fix that. Oh. That'll work. I'll fast forward this just a little bit. As long as it doesn't break everything in the known universe. I'm slowing down fast enough. I can just take this time to talk a little bit. So, not only do I... Hold on. I don't know what that is. I can't even tell. That little tiny weird... Maybe it's a mountain? I don't know. The shadows were just weird. Okay, it looks like a mountain. Anyway. As I was saying before I interrupted myself, really... I don't like to... Okay, battery life is still good. I don't like to make you guys feel like you just have to sit here and listen to me talk because there's not really any gameplay going on. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think that videos about video games, unless they're just showcasing or like teasing a game or something, I don't want it to be like a just come and watch me and a little bit of a video game. That's basically it. I talk a lot, in case you can't tell. It's not a whole lot to do otherwise when you're playing Kerbal. I think, yeah, the sun is kind of shining on my ship. Maybe it'll be kind of sunrisey when I get down because this is dark and I'm really scared. Oh look, there's the Space Center down there. You can see all the cute little lights. Alright, now here's the real moment of truth. When I start re-entering the atmosphere, part of the purpose of my ship having such big engines is that if things start burning up, I can have it still on full throttle, which it is. I'm kind of leaving it there. I didn't actually mean to. I just forgot. But... or more like, I guess couldn't really hear that on the microphone. Basically, I was just saying I forgot. But anyway, I'm leaving it on full throttle now, because if I need to and my, like, landing gear starts burning up, I will need to have it on full throttle, because I will detach these heat shields. Oh, here we go. Moment of truth. I'll detach the heat shields, which will instantly activate the engines and keep my ship from completely dying. So, this is a little scary. I'm gonna use them anyway. Oh, that's cool. Wow, it actually falls that direction naturally. That is really dang awesome. Alright, I'm gonna spin around and detach these if I can. There we go. Deploying the landing gear for a moment. Is it safe? It's safe. Deploying parachute. Hopefully the engines will not hit me, unless they've already passed. Wow, look at that. And then I'm so close to the space center. I should be okay. Alright. I'll reset that. There's a good chance that I can actually do some science when I touch the ground, so fast forward a little bit as usual, but not a ton. Blast parachutes just to slow me down to a ridiculously slow speed, because I am not a risk taker anymore. Boop. Yay! Science. Let's see if we can get some. Yay, a little bit. The materials show little signs of change, though one of the samples appears to be judging you silently. I apologize for not reading it last time that I did this. That was dumb. Right, and just observing and keeping some data. Crew report. Yay, EVA. Let's do a EVA report. Yay! Now, get back in there. And recover. Boop. Alright. Wow. I actually did a successful space mission. Granted, some of it wasn't quite powerful enough, but I still have at least like 5 more solid fuel rocket boosters that I plan on putting on. Anyway, that'll be all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been fun so far. I hope that I continue having fun with Kerbal. I have when I've been playing on my own. I actually got a lot farther than this in my own personal science. Yeah. In my own personal science profile, I suppose. Anyway, I made it really... What is with the hiccups right now? Okay. Basically, made it really far, made it to the moon, made it to Minmus, which is the second moon of Kerbin. Almost made it to, Duna. Well, technically, I almost landed on it. Like, I was just this close. Like, I was just about to touch down, and then I ran out of fuel and crashed into the surface. Not, like, at probably 30 meters per second. So, like, really close. But I had forgotten antennas anyway, so I wouldn't be able to transmit my data anyway. So I'd be just sitting there on the planet waiting for a rescue team to come along, which rescue teams don't go very well for me. I've tried it when I had a guy just stuck on the moon. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I have so much fun, and I love to hear from you guys. So, yeah, again, thank you so much for watching my videos, and thank you for subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye!